Mike Alf has a check of your forecast and some cooler conditions.
That's right, John, but not today. It's a sunny or mostly sunny day out there with a few puffy cumulus clouds at Salisbury. It's going to be another hot day today. Temperatures well into the 90s, but as we said at the top of the show, or teased I should say, it's getting a lot cooler for the weekend. Check this out. So 95 today, probably enough sunshine for tomorrow to rise into those lower 90s. And then by the weekend, 79 on Saturday, 81 on Sunday. It's going to feel a heck of a lot different around here. But in the process of the cooler weather coming in, we are going to have to deal with some rain around here starting tomorrow. Right now, we just got some puffy cumulus clouds across the board. Don't expect any rain with these clouds, so we'll keep it on a dry scene. The main story today is really just going to be the heat and humidity. And then we're watching this frontal battery that's slowly going to be diving south, and we got a wave of low pressure developing along it as well. This whole feature is going to be the focal point for increased coverage of showers and thunderstorms, especially by tomorrow evening. And there's a really big air mass change behind this front. Check this out. Along and south of the front, we got temperatures in the 80s. North of that front, we've got 60s and 70s. So a true Canadian air mass is coming our way for this weekend. It's going to feel really nice out there if you don't like the heat and humidity. There's going to be bouts of heavy rain with this frontal passage, though, and that wave of low pressure. Scattered instances of flash flooding from the northern mid-Atlantic down towards the Delmarva Peninsula will it be possible. The key word, though, is scattered. There's going to be some bouts of heavy rain, but not everyone is going to see flash flooding. However, where these downpours develop, including on the peninsula, there will be an instance of flash flooding. So don't take this map for verbatim, but again, where you see the yellows and the reds, this indicates rainfall amounts localized 2, 3, 4 inches. So just something we're going to be watching. It's not going to be, I don't think, a huge deal, but again, where those downpours develop, they could produce some very heavy rain. There's also going to be a window of potential for at least some severe weather, specifically tomorrow evening. When the strong cold front crosses through, there could be isolated instances of damaging wind gusts. I will show you how that plays out on our in-house Futurecast model. So starting off for tomorrow, it's going to be dry with a good amount of sunshine. So this is why we're getting temperatures to rise into those lower 90s. By the afternoon, there will be a potential for scattered or isolated thunderstorms, maybe a couple of downpours to develop during the afternoon. And then the main event for rain, I think, for the peninsula won't come until the evening hours. Most of the day on Thursday, the heaviest rain, I think, is going to remain north. So that could keep the greatest flooding potential north of us throughout the day on Thursday, which will be good news. But the line that comes through later on the early overnight hours on Thursday, there could be some heavy rain. And again, maybe some strong gusty winds as well. This is the time frame at 12 a.m. Friday, still dealing with some bouts of heavy rain out there. Luckily, there should be enough movement for this where maybe we won't deal with too many flooding issues. But again, we're going to keep an eye on that. Either way, it should be drying out for the most part on Friday, just with a fairly cloudy sky out there, maybe a few isolated showers, and a pretty active north to northeasterly breeze developing, especially along the coastline, a few gusts between 20 and 30 miles per hour. So a bit of a cool and breezy day out there with a mostly cloudy sky. And then some beautiful weather coming for the weekend. Check out the dew point trend. Friday into Saturday, the dew point starts to drop, and then Saturday into Sunday, nice comfortable dew point values, potentially maybe getting into the upper 50s for a few locations, and then the relatively comfortable dew points stick around for Monday. So 90s for today with plenty of heat and humidity, warm and muggy for tonight with a mostly cloudy sky. And after the thunderstorms and showers Thursday night into Friday, the weekend is looking fantastic with comfortable temperatures and a good amount of sunshine, John.